Dan is in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hi, Dan. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello, Dave and crew. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
Much
What's up?
appreciated. So here's my situation. I'm 61 years old. I'm going to be 62 in January. I'll be retiring from corporate America. I'm married 42 years. I purchased a home in Pennsylvania this past April while my New York home was up for sale. And for that Pennsylvania home, I got a 30-year variable rate mortgage for $495,000. And it's currently fixed at 2.8% for the next 10 years with a payment of $2,700 a month. I sold my New York home shortly after I closed on the PA home. So my question is, should I take the $500,000 from the sale of my New York home and pay off the Pennsylvania mortgage, or should I invest that $500,000 in a managed Fidelity Vanguard or some other index fund and use that interest on the $500K to pay off the PA home at least for the next 10 years and then reassess the situation? Because I have no debt other than that PA mortgage. My wife and I should be bringing home about $11,000 a month when we retire, as I have a pension, and I got $1.1 million in my 401K, which is mostly sitting in cash money market now.
Why?
What should I do?
Why is it in cash and money markets?
Well, I've had it invested in index funds for 25 years, and I've done well that way.
And they're on sale right now.
I'm nervous had I had that in there, where my market's losing 20% this year. So that's what scared me. I dabbled back in about a month ago. I put the $300,000 into the market again, split it in index funds, small, medium, large cap index funds, 33 and a third. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think the market's on. Hey, I'm your age, and I think the market's on sale. I haven't taken any out, and I'm putting money in. I think it's a good buy right now. So you can do what you want to do, but I wouldn't have $1.1 million sitting on the sidelines making no money. That'd drive me nuts.
Now, what about the mortgage?
I pay it off tomorrow.
And not use the interest on that?
You've asked this question suggesting the answer 6 times. And so you really don't want to pay off the mortgage. You really want to invest it. But let me tell you why I'm telling you to pay it off. Okay? In our study of 10,000 millionaires that are sitting about where you're sitting, the vast majority of them were between $1 and $3 million net worth, which is exactly where you're sitting. We did not find any of them that said, not one, not a single one, that said the way I became a millionaire was borrowing on my home to invest in the stock market. None of them said that. And effectively, that is your question, isn't it?
Yes,
should
exactly.
I borrow on my home at 2.8% and invest in index funds? Oh, wait, I've got $1.1 million on the sidelines because I'm scared of the market and I don't think it's going to do that well. You're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Yeah. You answered my question.
No, hey, Dan, listen, here's the thing. If I were in your shoes, and I am in the sense that we're about the same age, I would be 100% debt-free, and I'd get back in the market with the other money, and you're going to have a great life. The sense of peace that you have when you have zero debt is not definable with mathematics. And you've worked your butt off, and you have done a great job of building a high-quality retirement. Dude, you're a stud. You have killed this. And
I've used your principles. I've been putting 13% of my salary away for 28 years.
and you're a baby steps millionaire, an everyday millionaire. You nobody gave you any money. You're the guy that got up, left the cave, killed something, and dragged it home. You showed up at work when you didn't feel like it and got stuff done. You got grit. You're that guy. That's how you got where you are. I know that about you because I can see it in the numbers. You don't get where you are being a melting snowflake, okay? You get where you are grinding and showing up and being a man of honor and a man of duty. And that's who you are. Am I wrong?
That's what I did.
Yeah. And so it wasn't fancy and it wasn't sexy, and all your get-rich-quick friends thought you were slow. But you weren't slow. You kicked all of them's butt, because here you sit with probably about a $2 million net worth, give or take, and you did it, man. So I want you to enjoy this season where you've lived like no one else, you've paid a price. Now you get to live and give like no one else, and not having a mortgage while you're on vacation somewhere around the world with your wife, enjoying your 42 years of marriage. It's a different thing, man, and I want that for you. I want that sense of peace, that sense of power. We don't need to arbitrage your home. We don't need to leverage your home for you to win. You won. You already won.
Yeah. And I love the advice that you give, because I just walked through that scenario, and he's got a house that's right at, he didn't tell us, he told us what the mortgage is. It's probably worth more than the $495, way more than that. And so now all of a sudden, with having no debt, you have this asset that's extremely valuable. If you need to liquidate, it's there. Not to mention he's invested, and he's done so much. It is. No, he's not going to need it. But that's the whole idea, is not carry the debt at all. This idea of, well, I'm going to pay my mortgage off with the interest. What's the temptation to follow that?
You're going to have $20,000. He's got $11,000 already coming in, and when he puts that $1.1 million to work and it creates another $10,000-$15,000 a month, he's going to have $20,000-$25,000 a month to live on and have no payments. This sounds like a good life to me. I like your life.
Yeah, it sounds like the American dream, Dave.
And I'm proud of you.
Dead.
I'm proud of you, man. He's who we're trying to get people to be.
100%. He's the poster child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, neither one of us are children anymore, but yeah. He's a poster something.
It's a metaphor,
We're poster somethings, Ken, but
you
we're not sure which.
You guys are young still. I think you got to get to 80, 85 before you can call yourself old in today's world.
Just the older I get, the older. My grandpa, when he was 80, he kept talking about this guy down the street. He said, "That old man." And I'm like, "Grandpa, you're 80." He goes, "Yeah, but he's older than me. He's an old man." So
that's true.
No matter how old you get, somebody older. Hopefully.
Well, at some point you run out of candidates, though.
Listen, that guy, Dan, you're a stud, man.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. And I would just enjoy this, and don't overthink it. You didn't get here by overthinking it. You got here by executing. Steady. Rhythm. You stuck with it. The grit. That's how you got here. Just keep doing that. Not by trying to get fancy.